Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you can hear me, say hi. Say if you can hear me, say I can hear you, sir. I can hear you, sir. If you can hear me, say I can hear you, sir. I can hear you, sir. If you can hear me, say I can hear you, sir. Please, if you can hear me, let me know. Let me know on time. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. If you can hear me, say I can hear you, sir. If you can hear me, say I can hear you, sir. I can hear you, sir. Yes, I can hear you, sir. Good, good. Queen Lawson, welcome. Okafo and Miss Oma, welcome. Favor Okeke, welcome. Francis Treasure, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope you're ready to mark. 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 Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Can we all see the screen? Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Is it clear? Is it big enough? Should I increase the font size? I want to be sure that everything is good. Can we all see the screen? Can we all see the screen? Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. I can't wait to see what you scored. I can't wait to see what you score. I can't wait to see what you score. I can't wait to see what you score. Welcome, 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 welcome. I can't wait to see what you score. Now, was the exam easy or was it hard? Let me see. What do you think? Was the exam difficult or hard? How was the exam? Do you think it was hard? Was it easy? Was it too easy? So I know what to set next time for you. Was the exam too simple? Was the exam easy? Was the exam easy? Was the exam easy? Was the exam easy? Abundance said hard. Prince Car said hard. Divine said difficult. Okafor says it's not that simple. Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting. Bella said hard. Precious Chiamaka said hard. I'm not really sure of it yet, sir. Okay. From your score, we'll know. So can we start now? Okay, say start. Say start and we'll start. Just say start and we'll start. Say start. If I see 10 start, we'll start. If I see 10 start now, we'll start. If I see 10 starts, then we'll start. If you're on this channel, you have not yet subscribed to our channel, hit the subscribe button as you're here now. You're already on our channel, hit the subscribe button. So that anytime we have classes like this that can help you, you know. Many of you, there are a lot of things we still have for you. When the exam is getting close, you will miss out of a lot of things if you are not subscribed to our channel. Subscribe does not mean that it's just to follow us, just like you're following us on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. If you know you are not yet subscribed to our channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. So we can start. Hit the subscribe button. So you don't miss out of things that can help you for your Jamb. Yes, I'm saying start. Okay, let's go and start. Let us go and start. I'm seeing a lot of start. Let us go and start. Let us go and start. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let us go and start. I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start now. Yes, yes, yes. So question 1, let's go. A solid melts between, so please make sure you're marking. Don't cheat. It's good you know the level you are now. Do you understand? It's very good you know the level you are now. So you know, I will know how to help you. I know how to improve your chemistry. Let us know where your weakness is. Yesterday we did mathematics mock test. Day before yesterday we did biology mock test. The only one we have not done is physics, right? Now, as you can see, what we are doing, let me just say this before we start. Sorry, please permit me 1 minute. Let me just explain what we are doing because new students are joining us every day. They might be wondering what's going on. Which kind of Jamb class just start with test immediately? I told you guys we are different. We're not like every other Jamb class. I intentionally start with this test to stimulate your brain. You know, when you first write the exam, and your brain will know that, oh, I'm more prepared for this exam. Let me go and learn more. Do you understand? Most Jamb classes don't start with tests, but our own is different. This is where we train our students, and that's why our result has been different. Are we together, class? So I'm giving you this mock test. This test now is on the first 2 chapters in chemistry. Next week, we'll do on that the next 2 chapters in chemistry. Imagine writing mock tests in every chapter of your syllabus. That means there's no question you see in the exam that you cannot solve, because you have covered the exam, the entire Jamb syllabus, and you have done tests on each of the topics. Let me see how you will not get up to 280 in Jamb. It's not possible. So that's the idea. That's the concept. I want to explain it to you carefully. That's the concept of what we are doing here. So the idea is to cover set mock tests in each topic of your Jamb syllabus: chemistry, physics, mathematics. Like, so get used to this mock test. Every week we're going to be having mock tests. But the bad news is this. The bad news is this, guys. After next week, only our private registered members will be allowed to write the mock test. So after this week, I'll still allow you to write the mock test next week. The mock test open for everybody next week. But after next week, I'm sorry, I have to focus on my students that are registered with us. So you still have 1 week to evaluate and see, will this class help me or not? Then you decide. It's your choice. Are we together? But I bet you, if you join this mock test from now to your Jamb exam, there's no way you will not score at least 280 in Jamb. It has worked for several sets. This is not my first time of doing this. With the way I'm teaching, you know that this man has been doing this thing. This is not his first time. If you check our YouTube channel, you will see us teaching several students. This is not our first time of doing this. So this mock test will be open this week and next week. After next week, I have to focus on my students. But you are welcome to join us. You're welcome to register with us. Class, no amount of money is too much for your admission this year. No amount of money is too much for you to get medicine this year. I know students that they said they didn't have money, but they found a way. They called their uncle, they called their best friend, they call someone, they find a way. So there is a girl that pays me 1,000 every day. Do you know that? Why you are giving an excuse? There's a girl that pays us 1,000 every day. So I don't want to miss your class. I want to get nursing this year. I want to get medicine this year. I want to get engineering this year. So simply that she pays 1,000 every day. Some pay 5,000. I allow that. I say, I like your seriousness. Come and join the class. So stop saying you don't have money. Say I don't have money. No, find a way. Find a way. Now let us start. So please, what I'm saying this is that I don't want to see me as wicked. After next week, and we don't do the mock test, and we're not inviting you. Don't blame us, please. We have tried. At least we're giving you this week and next week. So this week and next week, everybody will be allowed to join the mock test. After that, I have to focus on those that have registered with us. We have a different group for those that have registered. We have a separate group that we added them. So only those that have registered can access that group, and that's where the mock test will be holding. And I want to tell you something. Watch out for their Jamb results. You'll be marveled. Watch out for their Jamb results. You'll be marveled. Make sure they are not watching. Make sure you're not outside watching. Make sure you're inside. Make sure you're not outside watching. Make sure you're inside. Now come and see these questions and let us go. Let's start now. Question 1. A solid metal melts between 78 degrees Celsius and 82 degrees Celsius. What is the best conclusion about the solid? A said it is pure. B said it's an element. C said it contains impurities. D said it is thermally stable. Let's look at our solution now. Now, class, a pure substance melts at a sharp fixed temperature. An impure substance melts over a range of temperatures. So class, once we cannot figure out the exact temperature at which a substance melts, it means that substance is not pure, it's impure. I'll come again. Once a substance does not have a fixed temperature in which it melts, that substance is not pure. Now, if they say a solid melts between 78 and 82, it means that it is not pure. Because a substance that is pure will melt at one temperature, not a range of temperatures. They said between 78, am I lighting it here, and 82 degrees Celsius. So a solid melts between 78 and 82 degrees Celsius. It means that solid is not pure. So the answer is that C, it contains impurities. It contains impurities because it melts between a range of temperatures C. Since the solid melts from 78 to 82 degrees Celsius, it is not pure. It is not pure. The answer is C. Class, this question came from the first chapter you should learn in chemistry syllabus. Many of you have been writing Jamb, but you just read with that direction. This is a class that is teaching you chapter by chapter in your syllabus, covering your syllabus every week, chapter by chapter, to make sure that you pass Jamb. So you will not escape any topic. All topics will be taught, and you'll be tested mock exam so that you can pass the Jamb very well. So number 1 is C. If you got it, let me see in the comment section. Say C. If you got it, say C. I got it. So if you missed it, better luck next time. Better luck next time. Better luck next time. Number 2. A liquid begins to boil at 76 degrees Celsius and boils steadily at 78 degrees Celsius. This indicates that the liquid is I'll come again. A liquid begins to boil at 76 degrees Celsius and boils steadily at 78 degrees Celsius. This indicates that the liquid is A, pure, B, impure, C, superheated, D, saturated. Listen to the question carefully. A liquid begins to boil at 78 degrees Celsius and boils steadily at 78 degrees Celsius. This indicates that what? Solution. Pure solids boil at a fixed temperature. Take note, just like we did the first question. Pure solids boil at a fixed temperature. Impure solids start boiling at lower temperature and then rise to a true boiling point. Since the boiling started at 76 degrees Celsius and later stabilized at 78 degrees Celsius, it means that the liquid contains impurities. So the correct option is B. B, impure. It means that the liquid is impure. Who got this? Let me see your comments. Who got this? If you got number 1 and 2, let me see your hand. You have gotten number 1 and 2, perfect. Let me see your hand. You've gotten number 1 and 2 so far, perfect. Let me see your hand. Hey. You've gotten number 1 and 2, perfect. Let me see your hand. You've gotten number 1 and 2, perfect. Let me see your hand. Someone's Atinuke Adefuye said, sir, can I be paying small? Yes. What I've been saying since. You can be paying small. But that's what some students don't know. Some students think that I'm not desperate for your money, I'm desperate for your result. If you see the way I teach, the passion I used to teach, I want you to pass. It's not just about money. But of course, I'm working, I must be paid. But I want you to pass your Jamb this year because Jamb has done me something. Jamb has dealt with me. So someone said, can I be paying small? Yes, you can be paying small. I told you a girl pays us literally 1K every day. So please, there's even one that says, please, every week I'll give you 2K. I want to pass my Jamb, I'll balance. And she has been doing it. And I allowed her. She's in our class now learning. So why you are giving into excuse? Why you are saying you don't have money? Someone is finding a way. Someone is sacrificing. Some of you want big thing, but you don't want to pay any price for it. Every good thing comes at a cost. Are we together? Because imagine you now miss this mock test after next week. It will not be interesting. It will not be good. Join your colleagues. Now you can even make friends. Say, look at all your colleagues writing Jamb. We are all live. Learn with them and pass together. Are we together? It will pay me to drop some people after next week. It will pay me. So please, because some of you, I see you already started relating with each other. Your friends, you're not talking. That's good. Join us. You will pass. Someone is saying how much. How many times have I mentioned the cost of this class? After the class, message me, please. After the class, message me for the price. The fee for the class, with a fee of 20K, you'll be allowed to join our class from now till your Jamb exam. With a fee of just 20,000, you'll be allowed to join our class from now till your Jamb exam. 20,000 covers you. Now, you don't have the 20,000 in full. You can be paying part by part. If you don't have it in full, I know one girl that paid half. So let me give you 10K. Let me start. Just put me in your group first. Put me in your group. Let me give you 10K. I'll balance the remaining 10K. I allowed her. One called her friend. Her parents said she should not go for the class. That is online. These people are scam. These people are that. She didn't listen to her mom. She called her. She calls, please send me this money. But if you fail, they'll still blame you. That's one thing with parents. If you fail, your parents will still blame you. So you better find a way to pass. If you pass, and you still collect that money from them one way or the other. If you get medicine, anything you tell them, they will do. If you get that your course, you get that your admission, anything you tell them, they will do. I have many students like that. I have many students that their parents did not agree to pay for them, but they found a way. After they got admission, they collect times 10 of that money from their parents. Because when you're in university, they will respect you more. They will listen to you more. Are we together? Yeah, so find a way. Stop giving. Because if you fail, they'll still blame you and you stay at home, and it's going to be your fault. It's not your parents that will stay at home. Your parents, they already are there. It's you that will stay at home. So find a way. The girl says, sir, my parents do not support, but I want to be paying. I like your class. I like the way you teach. I will pay small for my own money. I allowed that for my little pocket money. I allowed that to join. So please, I'm just saying, people are saying how much, this, you can pay small, and let me answer that once and for all. So after this class, you can message me, sir, please, let me join your class. Because it will pay me to drop some people after next week. I'll be dropping some students, definitely. Yes, let's continue now. So you are seeing how the class is going. It's a live class. You're seeing my face live. This is not something they are telling you anything. This is how we do our class. You see me live teaching. Now let's go to question 3. Which pair of substances can best be separated by fractional distillation? Which pair of substances can best be separated by fractional distillation? A, kerosene and water. B, ethanol and water. C, sand and iodine. D, sodium chloride and water. Class, kerosene and water are what we call immiscible liquids. What are immiscible liquids? Immiscible liquids are liquids that don't dissolve in each other. Class, if you put red oil inside water, would the red oil dissolve in the water? No. But if you put water and alcohol, do you know that there will not be any difference? They will mix in each other. They are miscible. So we have two types of liquid. We have miscible liquids and immiscible liquids. So kerosene and water are immiscible liquids. They don't mix. while ethanol and water are miscible liquids. So option A is for immiscible liquids, and option B is miscible liquids. I'll come again. Option A is immiscible liquids. Who are immiscible liquids? Immiscible liquids are liquids that do not dissolve in each other. So when you pour water and kerosene together, you will see the difference. They don't dissolve in each other. When you put ethanol and water, they are miscible. Now, you know why I'm not considering the others? Because the others are already ruled themselves out. You don't use fractional distillation to separate sand and iodine. It's not possible. Fractional distillation cannot separate sand and iodine. Fractional distillation cannot separate sodium chloride and water. Sodium chloride is your normal table salt. So fractional distillation cannot separate. So that's elimination method. You've eliminated two already. Now, the answer to this question actually is B, class, ethanol and water. And let's give you your reason. You see, after every solution, I give you my reasons. Some of you teachers, I just give you answer like that. I give you my reasons so you can understand. So when you are in the exam, you can also think like that. Solution: fractional distillation separates two miscible liquids with close boiling point. You can see ethanol and water are both liquids that mix. That means they are miscible. I told you miscible liquids, and they have close boiling point. So the correct option is B. The correct option is B. Who has gotten the three answers correct so far? Let me see you. Let me see my best students this year. Who has gotten the three answers correct so far? You have gotten the three answers correct so far. You've gotten the three answers correct so far. You've gotten the three answers correct so far. Good. I like what Ajoke Vibes is saying. Ajoke Vibes said, if we don't pay, we won't be serious, so we have to pay. It's true, yes. You know, anything you pay for, you take it more seriously. But if you're doing a free class, some days you will not go. And if you don't go, you will not feel bad because my money is not there now. Anyway, you put your money, you take it serious. So for your own good, when you pay for a class, you have to be serious. Anybody that does not pay for any class, you will not be serious. And you can sleep this night. You say, I did not pay, and I have to write, I did not pay. Like some students are not here now because they did not pay. So they just relaxed. But if you are here, it shows that you want it, you are serious. Message me after this class, you are serious. You are serious. Something you did not pay for, but you still came. You want to pass. I like this. Message me after this class. You are serious. It means you are my type of student. I know my students every year. I don't teach all students. Message me after this class. You are serious. Yes, I like this. I like this from Ajoke. He said, if we don't pay, we won't be serious. So we have to pay. When you pay for something to pay you, to opt you, pay that girl is paying for her feeding money. Her parents say they're not paying for her. She's paying for my feeding money, for my little this, and she wants to pass. If that girl pass now, anything she asks her parents, they will give her. Imagine you get nursing, medicine, engineering. Your parents will be proud of you, definitely. So I like this. I like this. I like this. Who has gotten the three questions so far? Who has gotten it? Someone is still asking how much. After every time, how many times have I said how much? How many times have I said how much? You see the problem. Some people don't even know. That's the issue. Some people want to join up, but they don't know that they don't know the price. They don't know how to pay. They don't know. So message me after the class. You are confused. You want me to explain to you how the class works. Message me after the class. How much? I want to join your class. People are asking how much. This is good. Message me after the class. I will explain everything to you. I'll register you, give you the account details, you pay. I will now add you to my separate group and start coaching you. Every week you're writing an exam in my class. Every week we are not allowing you to rest. In my class, you will not relax. Every week you're writing an exam in my class to make sure you pass. Before the Jamb exam, all our students have written so much exam that you have so much confidence. When you enter the exam or nothing, you will not be afraid of anything. You will not be afraid of everything. And every week I'll be increasing the toughness of the exam. Every week I'll be increasing the toughness. I'll be reducing the time. I'll be reducing the time so that you can pass well. Yes. Now, sir, please leave those people and continue with the question. Good. Someone say I should leave those people. You see? Someone says, sir, leave those people. If you're not, I'm just, you see, normally me saying this thing now, I'm just trying to help people that are not serious. Because anybody that knows that what they want this year, I'm not supposed to be talking too much. You're supposed to know what you want and pass your jam. Someone say, leave those people. I will soon leave them. After next week now, anybody that's not rested, we'll leave them. And we'll continue with those that are serious. Now, if you didn't get it, please don't feel bad. If you didn't get any of the questions, don't feel bad. It's better you fail enough now so you can go and pass the main exam. It's okay to fail the mock so you can pass the main exam. It's okay to fail the mock exam so you can pass the main exam. Let's continue. Question 4. A mixture contains naphthalene, salt, and sand. Which sequence will completely separate the mixture? A mixture contains naphthalene, salt, and sand. Which sequence will completely separate the mixture? Option A, self-filtration, sublimation, evaporation. Class, before you choose an option, let me teach you how to answer Jamb question. I'm teaching. This is a teaching class, not just correction. I'm teaching. Follow me. A mixture contains naphthalene, salt, and sand. Class, are you aware that naphthalene is a sublimable substance? Naphthalene is a sublimable substance. What are sublimable substances? These are substances that change from what? Solid to gas without passing through the liquid phase. Class, normally, when a solid melts, it should go to liquid. Then after liquid, it should now go to gas. But when a solid moves from solid straight to gas without passing through the liquid phase, that substance is referred to as a sublimable substance. What are other examples of sublimable substance? We have iodine, is sublimable. We have camphor, sublimable. Ammonium chloride is sublimable. In case they ask you, there's a popular Jamb question, which of flame is not a sublimable substance? You must know the ones that are sublimable first. So you can select the one that is not sublimable. Naphthalene is a sublimable substance. Are we together? This salt is not sublimable, obviously, and this sand. So now that you understand the characteristics of each of the components of the mixture, we will now ask ourselves, what method of separation will be able to separate them? Why are we seeing this question in this mock exam? Because chapter 1 of your chemistry syllabus is talking about separation techniques, elements, compound and mixture, atomic structure, things like that. It's chapter 1 of your chemistry syllabus. So every question you're seeing here is based on chapter 1 of your chemistry syllabus. Chapter 1 and 2, sorry. Next week, we'll do chapter 3 and 4, chapter 5 and 6. Before your jam, we have gone very far. So that when exam comes, you smash everything. Now, let's go. A, filtration, sublimation, evaporation. B, sublimation, filtration. Let me just go to my solution so I can explain. Class, you see, now after it, the naphthalene sublimes, so removed by sublimation. Naphthalene sublimes, so it removes by what? Sublimation. Salt dissolves in water, sand does not. So remove sand by filtration, yes. You're going to remove sand by filtration, and salt is recovered from solution by evaporation. So the correct order is sublimation, filtration, evaporation. B, mark your salt B. Mark B, mark B, mark B. Number 5. The principle of paper chromatography is based on the differences in class. The correct answer is C for number 5. Mark your script C. Chromatography works because substances dissolve differently in the solvent and move at different speeds. Chromatography works because substances dissolve differently in the solvent and move at different speeds. Chromatography works because substances dissolve differently in the solvent and move at different speeds. So chromatography works because substances dissolve differently in the solvent and move at different speeds. So this depends on the solubility. C is the answer. Question 6. A colored dye travels further than another dye on a chromatography paper because A is denser, B dissolves more in the solvent, C has higher boiling point, D has larger particles. Class, the answer is that it dissolves more in the solvent. B. A more soluble substance is in the solvent, it will want to carry faster. So B is the answer. Question 7. Hope you're marking. I want to see your score after the end of this slide. This is just 40 questions, so it's not long. We'll soon be done. It's just 40. Remember, we started with biology. Biology was 100 questions. Math yesterday was 50 questions. This is just 40. We'll soon be done. So stay until the end. If you want to pass the jam, start getting used to staying in the screen for long. Some of you are not good with staying with screen. Some of you start now. Start time is going. You're not good with screen. How will you not write your jam exam? So this thing we are doing every day is to make you get used to the screen. That's how our students also do well. They are getting used to the screen every day. So when the main exam day comes, you are used to the screen already. Are we together? So if you are here, if you stay in the screen for up to 10 minutes, you start getting tired. Something's wrong somewhere. Get used to the screen now. Force yourself. I say, I'll write the exam now. Won't I face screen the exam day? Force your eyes now to focus on the screen. Don't say I'm tired, I'm going. No, join your colleagues. Once you leave, Jamb is a competition. The person that is still here will pass more than you because they're competing. Everybody cannot get admission this year. So always think like that before you leave any place that they will teach you how to pass. Question 7. Fractional distillation is more efficient than simple distillation because it separates substances based on, I'll come again. Fractional distillation is more efficient than simple distillation because it separates substances based on A, density, B, volatility, C, color, D, solubility. Class, the answer is volatility. Fractional distillation separates liquids based on difference in boiling point, which is volatility, B. So now you've known another name for volatility is what? Boiling point, difference in boiling point, volatility. 8. I hope you are marking. 8. When iodine is heated and forms a purple vapor, which later turns back to solid, the process involved is, come again, when iodine is heated and forms a purple vapor, which later turns back to solid, the process involved is, class, I've already explained iodine is a sublimable substance, so the answer is sublimation, C. Iodine changes directly from solid to gas and back to solid. Sublimation, C. Iodine is a sublimable substance, I've told you. So how many sublimable substances do you know? Now, I know what you are learning, not just answering questions. So some people are just waiting to see the answer and go, no, please, be patient, we are teaching. I don't just give answer. I coach, I teach. In the middle, I direct you, because some students every day you lose motivation. I coach you, I push you. Some of you be serious today, you'll not be serious tomorrow. So this is a coaching class, this is a full package. It's not just teaching. If I see that some people are too relaxed, I will talk to you. I'll give you a pep talk to sit up. Are we together? So this is a coaching class. So iodine changes directly from solid to gas, and therefore sublimation. What are other examples of sublimable substances? We have iodine, we have naphthalene, we have ammonium chloride, and we have camphor. Four. I'll give you 4 examples of sublimable substances. What happens to sublimable substances? They change directly from solid to gas without passing through the liquid phase. They change directly from solid to gas without passing through the liquid phase. Let's go to number 9. I hope you are marking. I hope you are marking. If you are learning something, drop in the comment section. If you are gaining something in this class, let me see your comment in the comment section. Say, sir, we are gaining. I'm learning. If you are learning something in this class, if I'm impacting you, say, sir, go ahead. Sir, I'm active. Sir, I'm learning. Say, I'm learning, sir. I'm learning, sir. If you are gaining something in this class, if you are gaining something, say, sir, I'm learning. Good, good. Those of you that are engaging, well done. Thank you. Those engaging in this class, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. If you are learning something, say, sir, we are learning, we are learning. Yes, this is good. This is good. This is good. Let's continue. Which of the following is not true of a mixture? A, components retain their properties. B, components are in fixed proportions. C, components can be separated physically. D, it has no chemical formula. Class, mixtures are different from compounds. I hope you know that. Because mixtures are not chemically bound together. Compounds are chemically combined together. Are we together? Now, the correct answer to this is B, actually, because they say which of this is not what? Is not true. The components of a mixture are in fixed proportion is false. Is not true. B. Class, the components of a mixture are not in fixed proportions. That's for compounds. That is for what? Compounds. Remember that before we did this mock test, I gave this topic for you to read during the day, right? I gave you guys this topic to read during the day, so you can have the mock test. I'll soon release topics for next week. Question 10. So question 9 is B. Question 10. Which of the following is a chemical change? A, dissolving of sugar in water. B, melting of ice. C, burning magnesium. D, sublimation of iodine. Class, what is a chemical change? Class, a chemical change is a change in which a new substance is formed. If you remember from SS1 in secondary school, this was one of the first topics they taught. And that's the first topic Jamb wants you to learn. You see that Jamb is following your secondary school work. One of the first topic you learned in chemistry secondary school SS1 was physical changes, chemical changes, physical properties, chemical properties. Chemical changes produce a new substance. A new substance is formed. In physical change, a new substance is not formed. Under property of chemical change is that the change is irreversible. The change is what? Irreversible. But in physical change, the change is what? Reversible. A physical change, you can reverse it back, but a chemical change cannot be reversed. So the answer to number 10 is burning magnesium. Burning is a chemical change. Once something is burnt, it cannot be recovered back. Do you agree with me for number 10? Do you agree with me? I don't want someone to be giving you answers. Do you agree? Say I agree. Say I agree in the comment section. Say I agree. If you agree with the answer, say I agree. If you agree with the answer for number 10, say I agree. Say I agree, sir. Say I agree. I agree. I agree. If you agree with the answer for number 10, say I agree in the comment section. Make sure you're still here. Say I agree. If you agree with the answer, good. 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 If you agree with the answer, say I agree. Say I agree. Say I agree. Number 10 is burning magnesium is a chemical change. Say I agree. I agree. Good. 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 Let's continue. Good. Good. Well done, everybody. Well done, everybody. Well done, everybody. Let's continue. So you see, burning magnesium produces a new substance, magnesium oxide. So therefore, it's a chemical change. 11. A solution of copper 2 sulfate was filtered, but the filtrate was still blue. This shows that a solution of copper 2 sulfate was filtered, but the filtrate was still blue. This shows that A, filtration failed. B, the solute is insoluble. C, the solute passed through the filter paper. D, crystallization has occurred. Now let's look at our solution. Copper 2 sulfate is dissolved in water. Filtration removes only the insoluble solids, not the dissolved substances. Very true. So the blue solution passes through the filter. That's why our answer is C. The solution is passed through the filter paper. Class, copper 2 sulfate was filtered but the filtrate was still blue. Why? Class, during filtration, you know that we have filtrate and residue. Filtrate is the liquid part of the solution that comes out of the filter paper. Why the residue is still in the filter, why the filtrate, sorry, is still in the filter paper. So the filtrate is still in filter paper, the residue comes down. The filtrate is still in filter paper, the residue comes down. So what am I saying? Sorry. The filtrate comes down. The filtrate comes down. The residue is still in the filter paper. The filtrate comes down. The residue is still in filter paper. So this is why the solute pass through. The solute pass through the filter paper. Now, let's look at question 12. So C is the answer for 11. 12. Crystallization is better than evaporation for purifying solids because crystallization is better than evaporation for purifying solids because it's A, it is faster. B, it uses less heat. C, it gives purer crystals. D, removes all the solvent. Class, it gives purer crystals. Crystallization gives purer crystals. Crystallization gives what? Purer crystal, because it allows pure solid to form crystals while impurities remain in the solution. So C, 12 is C. 12 is C. 13. A mixture of petrol and water is best separated using petrol and water. Class, petrol and water are immiscible liquids. Class, I just told you, when you put petrol in water, you will know that these two liquids don't agree. These two liquids don't agree. And how do you separate two liquids that don't agree? Use a separating funnel. Please take note. Use a separating funnel. A, 13 is A. 13 is A. Petrol and water are immiscible. You can see it, are immiscible liquids. So they are separated using a separating funnel. 13 is A. 14. What have you scored so far? Let me know in the comment section. What have you scored? Oh, we are in number 14 now. Out of 13, what have you scored so far? Let me know in the comment section. What have you scored so far? Let me know in the comment section. What have you scored so far? Let me know in the comment section. What have you scored so far? Let me know in the comment section. Chidima said, I don't agree. Sublimation isn't irreversible. We did not say that sublimation is reversible. Oh. We never said sublimation is reversible. Please take note. Now, let me know what you have scored so far. Someone said 2. Someone said 2. Someone said 1. Someone said 3. What have you scored so far? What have you scored so far? 5. Wow, Michi has scored 5 so far. 4. What have you scored so far? Let me know in the comment section. Well done, everybody. Well done, everybody. What have you scored so far? Let me know in the comment section. Oluchi has scored 7. Interesting. Tasty Chidima has scored 6. Well done. I like this set. I love this set. I love this set. Well done. Well done. Well done. Nobody has left. Everybody's still learning. Everybody's still learning. Well done, class. Well done, class. So we said 14. Which separation method depends on difference in boiling points? Class, what separation method depends in its answer is distillation. C. Distillation separates water using boiling point differences. C. 14. C. Mark. 14. C. Mark. 15. Which of the following is not a criterion for purity? Which of the following is not a criterion for purity? Class, the answer is D. High density. High density is not a criterion for purity, but boiling point, anything boiling and melting point, they are criteria for purity. Remember, we've done a question like this earlier when they gave us range of boiling points, right? And they said if they have a range of boiling point, it means that you are not pure. Because pure substances have a fixed boiling point, like pure water. The boiling point of pure water. Who can tell me the boiling point of pure water in the comment section? What's the boiling point of pure water? Let me know in the comment section. What's the boiling point of pure water? Also, tell me what's the boiling point of ethanol. Give me those two. Let me see our good chemistry students. Who are our best chemistry students this set? What's the boiling point of water? That is so easy. And what's the boiling point of ethanol? Our best chemistry students. Let me see your answer in the comment section. Our best chemistry students for this set. Let me see your answer in the comment section. What is the boiling point of pure water? And what's the boiling point of ethanol? Our best chemistry students. Let me see your answer in the comment section. Let me see your answer in the comment section. Our best chemistry students. What is the boiling point of pure water? And what is the boiling point of ethanol? Let me see your answer in the comment section. Our best chemistry students. Yes, let's go. Question 16. 5 grams of calcium reacts with oxygen to form 7 grams of calcium oxide. Find the mass of oxygen used. Now we have gotten to calculation. Remember that part of the chapter 1 and 2 is stoichiometry, right? Reactions, calculation involving reactions. 5 grams of calcium reacts with oxygen to form 7 grams of calcium oxide. Find the mass of oxygen used. A, 1 gram, 2 grams, C, 3 grams, D, 4 grams. Let's look at the solution. Class, based on the law of conservation of mass, we're going to say that 5 grams of calcium reacts with 7 grams of oxygen to form 5 grams of calcium reacts with oxygen to form 7 grams of calcium oxide. Find the mass of oxygen used. Now, Class, when calcium reacts with oxygen, it gives calcium oxide, right? We are being asked to find the mass of oxygen that was used. Meaning that what mass of oxygen will produce 7 grams of calcium oxide? What mass of oxygen will produce 7 grams of calcium oxide? Class, I will advise you to write down the balanced chemical equation for this reaction first. The balanced chemical equation for this reaction. And class, if I'm to look at it, follow me carefully. The balanced chemical equation for this reaction actually is Ca. Are you there? Plus calcium, that's calcium plus oxygen, O2. Are you there? To give calcium plus oxygen will now give us, let me use small letter so it looks like calcium. Ca plus O2 to now give us CaO2. This is the balanced chemical equation for calcium when calcium reacts with oxygen to form calcium oxide. Calcium reacting with oxygen to form calcium oxide is Ca plus O2 to give CaO2. Sorry, actually it will be 2CaO. The 2 will come back here. So it will be 2CaO. It means that we're going to have 2 here. So the equation can be balanced. 2Ca plus O2. 2Ca plus O2 to give what? 2CaO. 2Ca plus O2 to give 2CaO. Now, from the question, 5 grams of calcium reacts with oxygen to form 7 grams of calcium oxide. So 7 grams of calcium oxide was formed. 7 grams of calcium oxide was formed. They asked us to find the mass of oxygen that was used. What mass of oxygen produced 7 grams of calcium oxide? Let me explain something to you very quickly. Remember, I told you we'll be learning, so don't be surprised. So someone should not be saying, "Sir, give us answer now." We are learning. The idea is not just to get the answer, but it's to learn so that in the main exam we can write well. So you have to be patient with my classes because I like explaining very well. Now, this is the balanced chemical equation when calcium reacts with oxygen to give calcium oxide. If you agree that this equation is balanced, if you are very good in chemistry, is this equation balanced or not? Let me know in the comment section. Is this equation balanced or not? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Is the equation balanced or not? Let me know in the comment section. Someone says, "I'll start from 11 again. My data finished. I don't need to subscribe." Even if your data finished, when you come back, you can rewind it by yourself. I don't need to start from 11 again. Just rewind by yourself. Rewind by yourself. Rewind by yourself. You get everything. Rewind it. Just rewind back. Rewind back. You get good luck. Someone said, "Good luck." Just rewind the video. It will take you back. It's an online class. That's the advantage of online class. Everything we are doing now, do you know that is recorded? That's another advantage of online class. For me, I prefer someone registering for online class than physical class. Because physical class, if you miss the class, you have missed it. But online class, every of our classes are recorded. Like if you want access to this video exactly after this class, I can give it to you. It's recorded where you can sit down and study everything very well. If I was too fast in some aspect, you can slow it down. That's another advantage of online class. You know, you can reduce your playing speed. This is what we call playback speed. Maybe I'll do a little tutorial on how to use this YouTube very well. You can reduce the speed for your own experience. In a physical class, you cannot tell the teacher to reduce the speed. You cannot, because you people are much in the physical class. But online class has a lot of advantage. You can go and watch the video again and again. It's being recorded. Even if your data finish, you can go back and rewind and watch it again. You can go back, rewind and watch. Even as you're watching live, you can still rewind and say, "Okay, what did you do number 11, number 12? It's there. It's saved there. Whether your data finish or not, it's saved." That's why you should subscribe to our channel. Subscribe, hit the subscribe button on our channel. So you can easily get these videos easily. Yeah, people are saying it's balanced. Excellent. People are saying it's balanced. It's balanced, right? Who said no, sir? It's not balanced. This is very balanced. It's very balanced. Check where. Check where. Everybody's saying it's balanced. Favor Okeke said it's not balanced. Please, it is balanced, though. It is balanced. It is balanced. Check well. Check where. It is very balanced. Let's go back to our solving now. Class, if you notice, this 5 grams of calcium they gave you is there to distract you. Please do not use it. I'm teaching. I'm not just solving. I'm teaching. This 5 grams of calcium, do not use it. It's there to distract you. Class, when two reactants react, there's what we call limiting reagent. Let me explain something to you. Chemistry. There's what we call limiting reagent. Class, limiting reagent is the reactant that is first used up during a chemical reaction. Limiting reagent is the reactant that is first used up during a chemical reaction. Class, when calcium reacts with oxygen, one of these two reactants will be first used up. Class, when two reactants react, two of them don't finish at the same time. One person will finish first. That reactant that finishes first is known as the limiting reagent and is the one that determines the mass of product that will be formed. It is the limiting reagent that determines the mass of product that will be formed. Class. Now, from this question, it is very clear that oxygen is the limiting reagent. Do you know why? They said 5 grams of calcium react with oxygen to form 7 grams of calcium oxide. And yet, they asked not to find the mass of oxygen that was used to form 7 grams of calcium oxide. Class, it is the limiting reagent that usually determines the mass of these products that will be formed. The product is CaO. Why? Because the limiting reagent is the person that finished first. And anytime one of the reactants finishes, the reaction stops, class. If you are reacting two reactants, A and B, you're reacting reactants A and B together. As they are reacting, the reaction will continue until one of the reactants is finished. Once one reactant finishes, the reaction stops. What does that mean? It means that the reactant that finishes first controls the reaction, because once it finishes, the reaction has ended. Because it's the one that controls the reaction, it's the one that is used to determine the mass of product that will be formed. That's why they did not ask us for calcium, they asked us for oxygen. Despite 5 grams of calcium reacting, they asked us for finding the mass of oxygen used. Meanwhile, it is calcium and oxygen that react, but it's mass of oxygen they are interested in. Why? Because oxygen is limiting reagent. But this is a subtle way of the examiner telling you who is the limiting reagent. Don't forget, I'll still teach these things very, very well. On Sunday, I will drop videos on chapter 1 and 2 where I taught them very well. So see what we do. I give you notes to go and read. We will write the mock exam in the night. On Sunday, I'll drop videos of me teaching the topics of what we did during the week. Does that make sense? So you still watch me teaching all these topics step by step. So next week, we'll go to chapter 3 and 4 of the Jamb chemistry syllabus. I'll give you the topics to read first. We'll write mock exam. Then I'll send the videos for the topics. Explained, well explained. Well explained. So you can understand very well. You use this method whereby you write mock exam, you read, you write mock exam, then you are taught. Read mock exam, you are taught. You blast all your exams. This is not the first time I'm doing this. I repeat again. This is not the first time I'm doing this. The way I'm teaching, this guy knows this thing very well. It's not today I started teaching. Now follow me. So class, as I said, oxygen is limiting reagents. Now what you're going to do when you are solving reaction stoichiometry, the first thing you will first do, class, is that you're going to say, from the balanced chemical equation, oxygen is 16 grams. The atomic mass of oxygen is 16 grams. But we have oxygen occurring 2 times O2. That's 16 times 2. 16 multiplied by 2. And that will give us 32 grams. 16 multiplied by 2 is 32 grams. This is the mass of oxygen from the balanced chemical equation. Now, what's the mass of oxygen? Let me put a mass, atomic mass of oxygen. Atomic mass of oxygen from balanced chemical equation is oxygen is 16. The atomic mass of oxygen is 16. 16 times 2 is 32 grams. Good. Now, what of we are dealing with? We're dealing with mass of 2CaO. Atomic mass of 2CaO is equal to calcium is 40 grams. The atomic mass of calcium is 40 plus oxygen is 16. But I'm going to put everybody inside the brackets because they are occurring twice, right? So multiply everybody by 2. You know why I'm multiplying by 2? Because we have 2. Look at 2. So calcium is 40, oxygen is 16. So 40 plus 16, everything multiplied by 2. 40 plus 16, everything multiplied by 2. And that will give 40 plus 16 is 56. 56 times 2 should give us 112, I think. 112 grams. Someone should confirm that for us. Is that correct? So the atomic mass of calcium, CaO, is 112 grams. Atomic mass of oxygen from the balanced equation is 32 grams. So from the balanced equation, from the balanced equation, 32 grams of oxygen gave 112 grams of CaO. From the balanced equation, 32 grams of oxygen gave 112 grams of CaO. Class, if we had to write it, it means that 32 gave 112. 32 grams of oxygen, 32 grams of oxygen gave 112 grams of CaO. 32 grams of oxygen gave 112 grams of CaO. Now, but the question now said that find the mass of oxygen used to form what? 7 grams of CaO. What mass of oxygen will produce 7 grams of CaO? Because from the question, 7 grams of CaO was produced. Who noticed that I'm ignoring this 5 grams of calcium because it's not the one going, it's not going to be used to solve. It's a typical Jamb trap. Most people think that. Some of you feel that any value they give you in a question must use to solve. It's not true. It's not every value in a question you must use to solve. Some of them are there to distract you. This 5 grams of calcium will not be used. I've repeated why. Because calcium is not the limiting reagent. Oxygen is the limiting reagent because it's the one that finishes first. The reactant that finishes first is the most important reactant that is used to determine the product that is formed. Please follow carefully. From the balance equation, from the equation, 5 grams of calcium react and 7 grams of calcium oxide was formed. So what mass of oxygen was used to form 7 grams of calcium oxide? What mass of oxygen was used to form what? 7 grams of calcium oxide. Let's go and find out. Class, from the balanced equation, 32 grams of oxygen, 32 grams of oxygen gave 112 grams of CaO. We all know how we got 32 grams and 112 grams. Now, we're now going to say, what mass of oxygen, we don't know, put question mark, what mass of oxygen we give, let's put equal to, we give 7 grams of CaO. So 32 grams of oxygen gave 112 grams of CaO. What mass of oxygen will give 7 grams of CaO? You then cross multiply. You're going to cross multiply. Class, since we don't know this question, let's call it X. What mass? X. Let's call it X. We don't know. What mass? X mass of oxygen will give 7 grams of CaO. Cross multiply. So we're going to say 112 times X should be equal to 32 times 7. 112 times X cross multiply. Cross multiply. So we're going to say 112 times X will give us 112X. Must be equal to 32 multiplied by 7. Let me put this X in small letter so it doesn't confuse. You don't confuse it with multiplication sign. So 112X equals 32 times 7. Let's divide both sides by X. Dividing both sides by X, it means that X, let's make X set the formula. X must now be equal to 32 times 7 divided by 112. So someone should do 32 times 7 divided by 112 for us. Let me know the answer in the comment section. Let me see if you are still following. 32 times 7 divided by 112. Let me know what is 32 times 7 divided by 112. 32 times 7 divided by 112. 32 times 7 divided by 112. Someone should do 32 times 7 divided by 112. Let me see if you are following. 32 times 7 divided by 112. 32 times 7 divided by 112. 32 times 7 divided by 112. 32 times 7 divided is 224. 224 divided by 112. 2 grams. So the final answer will now be 2 grams. The final answer will now be what? 2 grams. So you now say X, therefore, is equal to what? 2 grams. 2 grams. And what's 2 grams? What option does 2 grams fall under in your question? 2 grams is B. 2 grams is B, 16. 2 grams is B. 2 grams is B. 2 grams is B. I hope you are still following. Who got this one? Who got it? Who got this question? Who got this question? Let me see. If you got to say I got it. If you got to say I got it. I'm very happy that all of you are still here. Nobody's considering their data. That's good. Because some students are very funny. You want to pass Jamb this year, you cannot sacrifice your data. You just want everything to be free. You don't even want to spend data. You don't want to do anything, but you want to pass Jamb. Some of you, if you had your way, you want to Jamb to come and meet you in your house and give you the question. Nothing, life is not like that. So you have to work hard. You have to work hard. Yes, people got it. Chidima said I got it. Abundance said I got it. Well done, class. Well done, class. Well done, well done, well done, well done. How many have you gotten so far out of 15? We're in 15 now. How many have you gotten so far? Let me see. Let me know the highest. Who is the highest so far? How many have you gotten so far? Let me see. How many have you gotten so far? Question 17. 12 grams of carbon combines with oxygen to form 44 grams of carbon dioxide. This verifies the law of class. 12 grams of carbon combines with oxygen to form 44 grams of carbon dioxide. What law does this verify? Yes. A, multiple proportion. B, definite proportion. C, conservation of mass. D, combining volumes. Class, the answer is conservation of mass. Because mass of reactant equals to mass of products. The law of conservation of mass. Mass of reactant equals to mass of product. So, law of conservation of mass. C, 18. Hope you are marking. 18. 28 grams of nitrogen reacts with 6 grams of hydrogen. What mass of ammonia is formed? 28 grams of nitrogen reacts with 6 grams of hydrogen. What mass of ammonia is formed? Now let's solve together, class. (28 grams of nitrogen reacts with 6 grams of hydrogen. Class, for questions like this, first things first, good. This question will test your knowledge of limiting reagent. Class, follow me carefully. Class, please follow me carefully. Don't consider your data. Learn this thing well and pass your Jamb. Once you have passed your Jamb, you will not use your data for Jamb again. This is the last year you use your data for Jamb, so use it well. Follow me carefully. Just forget as if your data exists. Just be learning. Forget about your data. Remember that me that I'm teaching you to, I'm burning data. I hope you know. And I'm not writing Jamb. So I wonder why a student that wants to pass Jamb is thinking of data. I'm not writing Jamb, but I'm burning data teaching you. The more time is spent here, more data is going. But I want to help you pass. So forget about your data and learn. Be patient. Kill that spirit of impatience this year and just learn. Calm down, pass your Jamb. Let someone help you pass your Jamb well. Let me teach you well. Follow me. 28 grams, because this is a technical question. 28 grams of nitrogen. Class, this kind of question must write down the balance equation first. N, class, nitrogen occurs as a diatomic substance. So N2 plus reacts with hydrogen, H2, to give N2 plus H2. When nitrogen reacts with hydrogen to give ammonia, NH3. Now, this equation is not balanced. Class, the worst thing you can do for yourself is to solve from an equation that is not balanced. Your answer will be wrong. And let me bet you, if you use this equation like this, the answer you will get is in this option. That's Jamb for you. The answer you will get, if you use this equation like this, the answer you get is in this option. Remember, I'm going to drop two videos on this chapter 1 and 2 of Jamb chemistry, where I'm teaching and breaking down the syllabus very well. I'll drop a video on it so you can understand very well. Let's continue. This equation is not balanced. To balance the equation, we need to put 3 here, and we need to put 2 here. When I did do the video on balance of equation, I will explain balance of equation very well. Now, this equation is balanced now. If you agree that this equation is balanced, say I agree. On the comment section, say I agree. If you agree that the equation is balanced, say I agree. If you agree that this equation is balanced, say I agree. Say I agree. If you agree that the equation is balanced, say I agree. If you agree that the equation is balanced, say I agree. Good, good, good. We are still together. We are still together. Good, good, good. Excellent, 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 excellent. Good, 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 good. Say I agree. If you are still here, I agree. You're ready to pass your Jamb this year. Say I agree. Now, it's just 40 questions will soon be done. Now, N2 plus 3H2 to give 2NH3. Now, 28 grams of nitrogen. So we have 28. (28 grams of nitrogen reacts, right, with 6 grams of hydrogen. Class, what mass of ammonia is formed? This is ammonia. What mass of this guy is formed? Class, It's obvious. We cannot use 28 grams of, let me put it, of nitrogen. Sorry, I didn't type nitrogen. 28 grams of nitrogen reacts with 6 grams of hydrogen. Class, before we get the mass of ammonia formed, we must first ask ourselves, who is the limiting reagent, class? Because we cannot use nitrogen and hydrogen at the same time. We need to ask ourselves, who is the limiting reagent? Class, the limiting reagent is the person we are going to use. The limiting reagent is the person we are going to use to find the mass of ammonia that will be formed. Because they're asking us the mass of ammonia that will be formed. If 28 grams of nitrogen reacts with 6 grams of hydrogen, class must ask ourselves, who will finish first in this reaction? Because the limiting reagent is the person that finishes first. Between nitrogen and hydrogen, who will finish first? What do you think in the comment section? Let me see. Drop your comment in the comment section. Who do you think will finish first? Who do you think is the limiting reagent? Who do you think is the limiting reagent? Who do you think is the limiting reagent? Between nitrogen and hydrogen, who do you think is the limiting reagent? Between nitrogen and hydrogen, who do you think is the limiting reagent? Who do you think is the limiting reagent between nitrogen and hydrogen? Who do you think is limiting? Not remitting. Someone said remitting. Is limiting. Let me spell limiting. Let me spell limiting reagent. Limiting reagent, not remitting. Limiting reagent. Limiting reagent. Limiting reagent is the reagent that finishes first. The reactant that finishes first. Class, yes, well done for guessing, but you cannot guess who will finish first. You have to calculate who will finish first. In chemistry, you cannot guess who will finish first. You have to calculate. You cannot guess who will finish first. You have to do what? You have to calculate who will finish first. So your guessing cannot tell us who will finish first. There's a method of determining who will finish first in a chemical reaction, even without carrying out the chemical reaction. I'll teach you today how to determine who will finish first in a chemical reaction, even if you do not carry out the chemical reaction yourself. I'll teach you how to determine the limiting reagent, how to determine who will finish first. Let's go now. Let's go and do it. How to determine who will finish what limiting reagent. Class, we have 28 grams of nitrogen reacts with 6 grams of hydrogen, right? Class, first things first. We are going to find the number of moles of nitrogen and hydrogen. Step 1. So we're looking at how to find limiting reagent. You see that we are learning how to find limiting reagents. How to find limiting reagents. Step 1. Find, if you are, make sure you're writing. You're in a class. Make sure you're writing. Find the number of moles of each reactant. And then divide through by their coefficients. Okay, let me do it step by step. Step 1, just find number of moles of each reactant. Step 1, just find number of moles of each reactant first. Step 2 will now be divided through by their coefficient. Let's apply step 1. Okay, step 2, let's just give you the steps. Step 2. Step 2. Divide by the number of moles. Divide the number of moles by their coefficients. Notes: the reactants with the least number of moles becomes the limiting reagents. The reactant with the least number of moles becomes the limiting reagent. So there are only 2 steps. When you want to determine the limiting reagent, there are only 2 steps. I will also apply the steps. So these are the steps. So say how to find limiting reagent. how to find limiting reagent. Who is limiting reagent again, class? The reactant that will finish first. Class, we have 28 grams of nitrogen and 6 grams of hydrogen. It's very easy to say that the limiting reagent is hydrogen because it has 6 grams. It's very easy to say that limiting reagent is hydrogen because it has 6 grams, but it might not be, class. Because you say 6 is lesser than 28. Let us find out. It might be, it might not be. But that's not how you determine limiting reagent. The steps to determine limiting reagent. And why are we looking for limiting reagent? Let me remind you. Because without limiting reagent, we cannot solve this question. The limiting reagent is the one that will determine the mass of ammonia that will be formed. The question is we should find what mass of ammonia is formed when 28 grams of nitrogen reacts with 6 grams of hydrogen. When 28 grams of nitrogen reacts with 6 grams of hydrogen, what mass of ammonia is formed? What mass of ammonia is formed? Class, we cannot know the mass of ammonia that is formed without knowing who finished first. The person that finished first is the one that stopped the reaction. But once it finishes, the reaction ends. And once it ends, ammonia can no longer be produced. So wherever ammonia stops, that's where it stops. No more ammonia will be formed. So we need to know who finished first, between 28 grams of nitrogen or 6 grams of hydrogen. Who finished first? Now, how to find limiting reagent. Step 1, find number of moles of each reactant. What is number of moles? Number of moles is mass all over molar mass. Do you remember? Number of moles is equal to what? The mass of elements divided by the molar mass of elements. Number of moles is mass of element divided by molar mass of element. Class, who are we doing first? Let us do for nitrogen first. Class, mass of nitrogen is 28. Atomic mass of nitrogen is 14. But nitrogen exists as a diatomic molecule. 14 times 2 is 28. So nitrogen is 28 divided by 28. Nitrogen is number of moles is mass over molar mass. So number of moles for nitrogen. Let's do number of moles for nitrogen. It's going to be mass of nitrogen given is 28 grams. Molar mass of nitrogen is also 28 grams. Therefore, that will give us what? 1 mole. I hope we all understand how the molar mass of nitrogen is 28. Because nitrogen normally, if you let's check your element table, nitrogen is 14, but we have N2. So 14 times 2 is 28. 14 times 2 is 28. But the mass of nitrogen given is also 28. What a coincidence. So mass 28 divided by molar mass 28. That's number of mole of nitrogen. So number of moles for nitrogen is 28 divided by 20, which is giving us 1 mole. Let's also find number of mole for hydrogen. Number of mole for nitrogen is, remember, number of mole is mass all over molar mass. The number of mole is mass over molar mass. What is mass of hydrogen? 6. The mass from the equation, the 6 grams of hydrogen is available. What is the molar mass of hydrogen? Class, hydrogen is H2. Please do not put this 3 yet. In step 2, we'll put this 3. In step 2, we're going to include this 3. So just treat hydrogen as an entity, H2. That's 1 times 2, which is 2 grams. So the molar mass of hydrogen is 2 grams. So mass of hydrogen is 6, molar mass is 2. Mass of hydrogen is 6, molar mass is 2. Mass of hydrogen is 6, molar mass is 2. So mass of hydrogen is 6 grams divided by molar mass is what? 2 grams. Remember, it's mass all over molar mass. Number of mole is mass over molar mass. And that will give us 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 moles. So 3 moles of hydrogen is formed. Why 1 mole of nitrogen is formed? You can see 1 mole of nitrogen. You can see. Let me put it in small letter. It doesn't look too serious. Yes. 1 mole of what? Nitrogen. And 3 moles of hydrogen. We have just obeyed step 1. Step 1 in finding limiting reagent, say find the number of moles of each reactant. Find the number of moles of each reactant. A number of mole is mass all over molar mass. Number of mole is mass all over molar mass. The number of moles for nitrogen is 28 over 28 because mass of nitrogen given is 28. Look at it. Mass of nitrogen given is 28. And molar mass of nitrogen is still 28 because nitrogen is 14. But nitrogen occurs twice. 14 times 2, 28. So 28 divided by 28. We have 1 mole. Number of mole for hydrogen is mass is 6 because it's 6 grams. From the question, 6 grams, right? Molar mass, hydrogen is 2, H2, 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3 moles. Now, step 2 says divide the number of moles by their coefficient. Let's apply step 2 now. Divide number of moles by their coefficients. Class, number of moles for nitrogen is 1. What is the coefficient of nitrogen from the balanced equation? Class, the coefficient of nitrogen from the balanced equation is 1. Class, there's an invisible 1 here. Because N2 means that there's only one of nitrogen existing. So the coefficient of nitrogen is 1, and the coefficient of hydrogen is 3. I'll come again. The coefficient of nitrogen is 1, the coefficient of hydrogen is 3. So we're going to divide by their coefficients now. So this 1, okay, step 2 now. Can we just apply step 2 here so we make it easy? Let's apply step 2 here. Once you know what step 2 is, so 1 divided by 1 divided by their coefficients still gives us 1. But this 3. 3 divided by, what's the coefficient of hydrogen? Is 3, right? Coefficient of hydrogen is 3, okay. So 3 divided by 3 also gives us 1. Now in this case, both the coefficient of the hydrogen and the nitrogen are the same. What then are we going to do? We're now going to take the least gas among them. Who is the least among them is hydrogen. When the two of them have the same coefficient, we're not going to use what? Hydrogen, which is what? The least gas based on the element table. The person that has the lower atomic what? Number. Hydrogen has lower atomic number compared to nitrogen. So we're going to use hydrogen as limiting reagent. But class, after going through this process, had it been one of them had the lower, what they call it, number of mole? That will be the limiting reagent. That will be the limiting reagent. Now that we have now determined that, let's now use hydrogen to determine the mass of ammonia that will be formed. Please hope you are still with me. If you are still with me, say we are with you. Yes. If you are still with me, say we are with you. We are with you. If you are still with me, say we are with you. We are with you. Yes. Someone say, "Omo, 11 don't reach you. You can go." Nobody is asking you to stay. Remember, someone say 11 don't reach. You can go. That if you know your data is finishing, you can go. If your Jamb is not watching your data, you can go. Are we together? Because you are the one writing Jamb, more writing Jamb, and I'm still here. So, but the person that is writing Jamb is saying 11 don't reach you. That's the generation we find ourselves these days. The person that is writing Jamb this year say 11 don't reach you. He say my data don't film my data. You see, but me that I'm not writing Jamb, I'm not complaining. But you that is writing that you need to get admission, I've already finished school. I'm not looking for Jamb again. You're the one looking for Jamb, but you're saying so no problem, whatever you like. Now, those that which was, let's continue. So let's go now. Let us now solve. So it's now time to say hydrogen is now a limiting reagent. Let's now use the hydrogen to solve. So we're now going to say what mass of hydrogen is here. Hydrogen is 1, but 3 times 2 is 6. So we have 6 grams of hydrogen. We have 6 grams of hydrogen here. So from the balanced equation, 6 grams of hydrogen gave, what's the mass of ammonia here? 6 grams of hydrogen gave, what's the mass of ammonia here? Ammonia is, N is 14. Let's look at the molar mass of ammonia, 2Na3. Molar mass of ammonia, 2NaH3. N is 14 plus H is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. So 14 plus 3, close the bracket, then multiply by 2. Why are we multiplying by 2? Because of this 2. So 14 plus 3 multiplied by 2. 14 plus 3 is 17. 17 multiplied by 2 will then give you 34 gram. 34 gram. 34 gram. And that is C. So the answer is C, because 6 grams of hydrogen will then produce 34 grams of ammonia. So C. So mark number 18, C. Mark number 18, C. Number 19, how many moles are in 9 grams of water? How many moles are in 9 grams of water? You can see here that the molar mass of water is 18 grams. Number of mole is mass all over molar mass, right? Number of mole is mass all over molar mass. Now the mass given is 9 grams. So you're going to say 9 grams divided by molar mass 18, giving you 0.5 moles. So the answer to this question 19 is B. The answer to question 19 is B. If you are with me, still say, sir, we are with you. If you are with me, say, we are with you, sir. If you are with me, say, sir, we are with you, sir. We are with you. Well done, class. Well done, class. If you are with me, say, sir, we are with you. Good, 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 good. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Well done, well done, well done. Well done. Some people don't know that they burn more data on TikTok than their class. They don't know that. If it's TikTok, you don't even know where your data is going because you're enjoying it. Good. Now let's continue. Question 20. How many molecules are in 0.5 mole of oxygen? Yes. How many molecules are in 0.5 mole of oxygen? Class, anytime they give you a question like this, 1 mole of any gas is equivalent to what? 6.02 times 10 raised to power 23 atoms or molecules. That's called Avogadro's number. So what you're supposed to do, Avogadro's number is a constant. This 6.02 times 10 raised to power 23 is a constant. Anytime they ask to find how many molecules are in so and so mole, just multiply 0.5 times Avogadro's number and you get your answer, A. So 20 is A. Make sure you're marking. 20 is A. 21. What mass of NaCl contains 0.2 mole? What mass of NaCl contains 0.2 mole? Class, they ask not to find the mass of NaCl that contains 0.2 mole. Remember that number of moles is mass over molar mass. We need to find the molar mass of NaCl, and then we'll now find the mass. Molar mass of NaCl is 58.5. Look at it here if you do the math. Because how do you have 58.5? Na is 23, Cl is 35.5. 23 plus 35.5 will give you 58.5. 58.5. Now, mass will now be number of mole times molar mass. The mass is number of moles. 0. How do you get 0.2? Look at it in the question. Contains 0.2 mole. Look at it in the question. 0.2. How do you get 0.2 is on the question? What mass of NaCl contains 0.2 mole? So mass is actually number of moles times the molar mass. The number of mole was given in the question. The molar mass was obtained by saying Na is Cl. Na is 23. Cl is 35.5. Add it up and you have 58.5. So mass obtained is number of moles times molar mass. Please take notes. If you have to find mass and you're given number of moles, mass, small m, is equal to number of moles multiplied by the molar mass, big M. Small m equals to number of moles times molar mass, big M. So the answer is 11.7 gram, which is B. Look at the question. Say that they gave you 117, so it can confuse you. They look similar. This one has decimal. This one does not have decimal. Be very careful. B. So number 21 is B. 22. If 2H2O2 to give 2H2O, how many moles of water are formed from 4 moles of hydrogen? Okay, Clara, what I will do so that we will not waste time, from this now, I will just be showing you the answer. Then later on, I can send you this PDF. I'll send you this as PDF on the group. You can then go through it later by yourself. So let's mark now. 22 is C. 22 is C. Mark your script. 22 is C. 22 is C. Question 22 is C. Mark your script. 23. 23 is C. 23 is C. Mark your script. 23 is C. 23 is C. 24. 24 is B. 24 is B. 24 is B. Mark your script. I will send you this PDF so you can go through the solution well. 24 is B. 25. 25 is A. Mark your script. 25 is A. 25 is A. 25 is A. 26. 26 is B. 26 is B. Mark your script. 26 is B. 26 is B. 27. 27 is B. 27 is B. 27 is B. Mark your script. 27 is B. 28. 28 is A. Mark your script. 28 is A. Mark your script. 28 A. 29. 29 is B. Mark your script. 29 is B. Mark your script. 29 is B. Mark your script. 30. 30 is B. Mark your script. 30 is B. Mark your script. B. 31 is C. Mark your script. 31 is C. Mark your scripts. I hope you are following. 31 is C. Mark your script. 31 is C. Mark your scripts. Mark your script. Mark your scripts. 32 is A. 32 is A. Mark your script. I want to know what you scored over 40. 32 is A. Mark your script. Mark your script. 32 is A. 33 is D. Mark your script. 33 is D. Mark your script. 33 is D. Mark your script. 33 is D. Mark your scripts. 34 is A. Mark your script. 34 is A. 34 is A. Mark your script. Mark your script. 35. 35 is D. Mark your script. 35 is D. Mark your script. 35 is D. 4 more questions and we are done. Well done. If you stay to the end, it means you are serious. 4 more questions and we are done. 4 more questions and we are done. Everybody wants to pass Jamb. Not everybody wants to sacrifice. Not everybody wants to pay the price. That's why everybody cannot pass. And that's why everybody cannot succeed in life too. Because not everybody wants to pay the price. Some people want it free. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to put in effort. Some people don't want to pay for the class. They don't even want to pay with their energy. They don't want to pay with their own data. They don't want anything to leave them, but they want to get the highest jams. Why is it possible? You don't want to work, but you want results. It's not possible. So 36 is B. 36 is B. So you don't want to spend their time. Okay, a class that you open to everybody free. Just time. 36 is B. 36 is B. 36 is what? B. 37 is C. 37 is what? C. 37 is C. 38 is B. 38 is B. 38 is B. 38 is B. Mark your scripts. 39 is D. 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 40 is B. 40 is B. 40 is B. 40 is B. Mark your script. Let me know what is called before we go. Let me know what is called. I cannot wait. Let me know what is called. Who is the highest? Who is the highest? Let me know what is called. It's good you fail now and succeed in the main Jamb. It's good you make mistake now and succeed in the main Jamb. Mark your script. Mark your script. Let me know what is called before we go. Drop your score. Drop your score. Let's know what is called so that next week you will see your improvement. Only you will say that I'm improving in this class. So, last week I scored this. This week I'm scoring this. I'm improving. I'm improving. I'm improving in this class. So Chidinma scored 18 over 40. You see? 18 over 40. Well done. Don't worry, you'll do better next time. Taste Chidinma, you'll do better next time. Next time you'll do better. Next time you'll do better. It's good. And this is your first test. Ngozi said 18. Favors got 25. Olaye got 20. Basit 23. So the highest is 25 so far. Let's keep going. Please don't lie about your score. Titan 25. Don't lie about your score. Don't worry. This is not the main Jamb. 15. Olugumeri 15. Yomify 12. Ajoke 11. Don't worry, you are trying. 18. Good luck. 18. Mark your script. Well done. You try. Don't worry, you do better. This is our first week now. If you stay with us, if you join our class, stay with us till the end before you see your score improving every week. 16, 11. After next week now, don't worry, we're going to select those people that want to be serious with us. We'll select you so that those guys that complain of this that will not be in our class, let them go, I beg. We need serious students so they're not discouraging others. So after next week now, we're going to so if you're interested in our class, message me, sir. Let me join. I will start paying somehow. I will join your class. I want to join your class. Message me. Well done. You are trying. Next week you'll get better. 11. Ajoke said 11. Favor said 22. Khalida said 16. Well done. You tried. Any other scores? Drop your scores. So you can know next week. We'll say this is why it scored last week. This is what we'll get this week. Let us track your progress. Well done. Drop your score. 11. Who is this? Agatha said 13. Well done. Drop your scores. What did you score? Let me know. What did you score? Let me know. What did you score? Let me know. 17. Don't worry. Remember I said I will send the PDF answer. So don't worry, so that you can cross-check very well. I'll send it in PDF form. Don't worry. Yes. I'll send it in PDF form. Dear me. Now, what did you score? I'm still waiting for your score. Drop your scores. If you have not mark. $14. Someone said 14. Wow. Wow. 14. Someone says, sir, please send both for math too. Okay. So, sir, please send the PDF answer. I'll send it. All right. 23. Miracle Karina said 23. Basit Olayinka said, Sam, point chemistry. I don't even know how I scored 25. You see? Michael Jibola said 20 over 40. Well done. Don't worry, you get better. You cannot stay with me for a month and you will not improve. It's not possible. You cannot be in my class for a month and you will not improve. It's not possible. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Well done. 23. Well done, well done, well done, well done. All right, class. It's time to call it a night. If you want to join us, message me now. I will reply you first. Sir, how can we do it? How will I be registered? How will I be paying? I want to join you. I want to join this class. Don't miss this mock exam. You already joined the community. Stay with us and pass your Jamb once and for all. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night. Those that want to join us, message me. If you're a student already, you have registered with us already, then you are covered. You know how we have been doing it. If you have not registered, message me now. All right, good night. Thank you for staying in this life. I wish success in your Jamb. This year will be your last Jamb. Good night, everybody.